This is the final video of a 9-part step-by-step video tutorials on how to best harness Google Hangouts for webinars with a simple software interface that makes setting up, presenting, broadcasting and publishing webinars incredibly simple. To quickly recap, in case you've not seen any of my other video tutorials, in video 1 I show you how to easily it is to configure and get your live Hangout webinars running and published in as little as 3 to 4 minutes. Video 2 shows you how you can position yourself as an expert in your field with professionally designed webinar registration pages. In video 3, I cover the importance of a well-crafted thank you for joining the webinar page and how you can set one up in as little as a minute. In video 4, I show you how you can easily set up your webinars with a payment gateway. So if you want, you can charge a registration fee to attend your training or coaching webinars. 5 shows you how simple it is to build your customer list while generating registrations for your webinars. In video 6, I show you how communicating with your webinar registrants pre and post webinar day will maximize your attendee numbers and ultimately your sales revenue. In video 7, it is for analytics junkies. I show you how WebinarJam allows you to keep track of all vital statistics that you need to know in order to do a sophisticated follow-up email campaign. Video 8 demonstrates a very cool way to sell your products or services with clickable buy buttons right inside the webinar window that makes selling products in webinars incredibly simple. In this final video, tutorial 9, I will show you some of the features at your disposal for interacting with your attendees during your live broadcast that will help you to be more engaging with your audience and consequently help you sell more. The screenshot you see is a split view of the admin dashboard on the left and the attendees dashboard window on the right. Inside the chat tab of the dashboard area, you'll see that there are 2 basic options. 1, you can enable public chat, and 2, you can enable private questions to the moderators or disable both of these options. By check marking the enable public chat box, your attendees can comment and ask questions in the chat box that you see on the right, and you'll be able to read those messages and privately reply if you want in the admin dashboard you see on the left. Attendees can choose to send messages publicly or privately to the administrator, as you can see in the drop-down list on the right. Administrators can also create a sticky message that will appear and remain at the top of the chat area. In the example on the screen, attendees are notified that the webinar will be starting shortly. Stickies are useful for important messages and announcements. You can send your attendees surveys during the webinar. This is particularly useful, for example, for finding out exactly what your current audience is interested in, which might be useful to you in developing a new product or service offer. You can set up a redirect to any web URL of your choosing that will redirect your attendees to any page on the web without them having to do anything or having to remember URL link. You can choose to have the redirection web page open within your attendee's current browser or open up in an entirely new tab. So for example, maybe at the end of the live webinar broadcast, you want to send your attendees to an offer page after the webinar closes. To set up, simply add the URL link where you want your attendees to be sent and check mark whether you want the redirection page to open in a new tab or in the current browser window, and that's it. You're done. It's that simple. WebinarJam is a constantly evolving webinar platform. It's cloud-based, which means that the development team can work on new features and roll them out to all customers on a regular basis. If you're looking for a webinar presentation system that grows and develops with your business, then check out the links in this video for more information. If you found these video tutorials helpful, click the like button, and if you'd like to be notified of any new videos in the future, subscribe to this channel. Here are some of the additional benefits of WebinarJam. You can find out more about WebinarJam at webinarjams.com/promo, or click the links in this YouTube video to watch any of my other video tutorials.